It is so good to be in Randolph to celebrate each and every one of you here today, and my colleagues, in government who do this meaningful work with me each and every day. Town Manager Howard, Superintendent Stovell, Assistant Superintendent Hartley Metzen, Library Director Sharon Parrington Wright, members of the school committee, the Board of Trustees for the Turner Free Library, our dedicated librarians, our town counselors. Who do we have joining us today? Yes, Counselor Burgess, Katrina Huff-Lamond, Counselor Alexopoulos. Did I forget anyone? Okay. And I also, of course, want to thank our principal, Kim Duane. And all of the educators and the students at Donovan Elementary for hosting, this ribbon cutting this morning, and for being a part of building strong learning communities and fostering a love of learning for all ages. I have the honor to introduce our speakers today, so I will try to keep this brief, but if it's not obvious, I'm very passionate about Randolph. I'm very passionate about books and reading, but I'm going to try to keep it short. But it really is a special day for any legislator, town administrator, educator, or librarian to be able to see all of this come together after a culmination of years of work, and to come together at an event like this morning. When Brian and Liz submitted their application for community project funding for the Turner Free Mobile Library, they were ready to make the case, supporting students without access to high-speed internet at home, the ability to bring books and resources to learners of every age in Randolph, and focusing on increasing critical literacy rates and critical thinking. But they did not have to advocate too hard because they were preaching to the converted. I was already about this. And that is why I say every day, and I have legislation in this effect, that says books save lives, because I know it to be true. Since my childhood days, sitting at the beauty salon, staying out of grown folks' business, with my head down, reading the works of James Baldwin, Maya Angelou, Angela Davis, and the countless of poets my father introduced me to. When reflecting on the most challenging chapters of my life, from childhood to today, I can recall passages that helped me make sense of those feelings and see a brighter future beyond them. I'm an only child, so books were my brothers, my sisters, my family. They allowed me to see the world, to travel, and to be in community. To cut this ribbon among these incredible public servants is exactly why I ran for Congress in the first place. I've always said that the best projects, ones that really cut to the foundation of a problem, are the ones that are community driven, government endorsed, and invested in. So I'm grateful for the opportunity to say thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who made today possible. You all say thank you. And I want to center the voices of those who really have been laboring in love for a very long time, to bring us to this culminating moment today, and to make so many other projects a reality for Randolph and the Massachusetts 7th Congressional District, which I have the honor of representing. So let me please call to the podium Library Director Sharon Parrington Wright. Sorry. I'll go on this side. Okay.
Thank you, Congresswoman, and thank you, everyone, for joining us today to celebrate the launch of our new bookmobile. We're so excited to be here. We're very grateful to the people who made this project a reality, some of whom are going to be speaking in just a moment, and many others, including the very dedicated staff of the Turner Free Library, who couldn't join us today because the library is still open, but who have been instrumental in making today possible. The bookmobile, which we've named the Page Turner, laughing.
We like a pun.
The Page Turner bookmobile is the latest in our long-standing efforts to make library services accessible to all members of the Randolph community, and it continues a proud tradition of innovation and resilience. From 1875, when the Turner Free Library first opened its doors, to 1962, when the library was moved to the back of a station wagon while the original building was still in flames. Randolph has always found ways to overcome obstacles in support of literacy and lifelong learning. In recent years, this same tradition has carried on through the library's book bike, which served as the template for our bookmobile service model. We're very, very excited not to be pedaling, though. And now, through the library's outdoor pickup lockers and exterior wireless access points that provide 24/7 access to library holds and the library's Wi-Fi network. As we approach the Turner Free Library's 150th anniversary in 2025, we're excited to use the bookmobile to support literacy, equitable access to information, and lifelong learning in our community. Together, we'll continue building a future where the library isn't just a place you go, but a service that comes to you wherever you are. Thank you, Donovan.
All right. Yeah, I like that energy. All right, Donovan. Okay. All right, and now we'll bring up my dear friend, our superintendent.
Good morning, and thank you so much, Congresswoman Pressley. Good morning, Donovan students. This is so exciting. I want to say good morning to our elected officials who are here, to the Randolph Public Schools administrators. There are amazing teachers in here. I see some parents out here and some community members. So thank you so much. I am thrilled to stand here today as we celebrate the launch of Randolph's new bookmobile, the Page Turner. This initiative is an incredible addition to our schools, supporting the literacy curriculum that is already thriving across the district. Some of you are actually learning about how kids in global areas use bookmobiles and are learning without libraries, right? So this is an exciting way. They may not have fancy bookmobiles like we've got, but they've got mobile books in place of libraries. So now you actually get to visualize what that looks like. On the table in front of us, you'll see pictures of a planetarium. That is something our grade 5 is actually going to be exploring a lot as they look to work with their curriculum. And it's just really exciting to think about how the library has worked collectively with Randolph Public Schools to align this bookmobile with the things that you're learning and the representation that you're going to see as you go in there. We're particularly grateful to the Turner Free Library for collaborating with our teachers to build a collection that not only supports English, but also enhances our science and other subject areas. I want to give a special thank you to teacher Kate Fisher, who is here with her students today, along with several other grades, but many of whom are see Ms. Fisher. She works closely with the library to ensure that this project complements the science curriculum, and her dedication is reflected in the resources that we now have, such as the planetarium that I just mentioned. I also want to note that it's Dyslexia Awareness Week, and so what a way to celebrate the gift of reading and the love of learning for all kids, regardless of needs, and the bookmobile is a great way to do that. This bookmobile is more than just a vehicle for books. It is a bridge to our community. It provides opportunities for students and families who may not always have easy access to library services. With visits planned to the schools without traditional libraries, senior centers, and parks, the Page Turner will help ensure literacy thrives through all parts of Randolph. We are also incredibly thankful to Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley for her direct support of our schools and projects like this, which have a lasting impact on our students in the community. Let's celebrate this new chapter for Randolph, and I thank you all for your support.
All right. Yeah! I'm taking you all on the road. I need that energy and that enthusiasm everywhere I go. All right, now let's hear it for our town manager. Come on up, Brad. Take your turn. Yeah.
Good morning. Can be louder than that. Good morning.
Yeah.
Impressive. That is impressive. I do want to specifically introduce some of our officials that are here today from the town councilors, Chris Alexopoulos, Jim Burgess, Katrina Huff-Lamont at the end, if you could raise your hands. We also have library trustees Kevin Donovan, Doug Albert, and Pat Schneider. You could raise your hands. And as we mentioned, we have folks from the Turner Free Library and from the Randolph Public Schools staff that is also joining us here today. I do want to thank RCTV for covering this event so the people at home have an opportunity to see this wonderful project before you today. It is a great honor to stand here today as we celebrate the launch of Randolph's very own bookmobile, now known as the Page Turner. This remarkable project has been made possible through the funding from Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley's office, and we are incredibly grateful for the Congresswoman for her continued support of the Randolph community. She has a very large district, and she always is looking out for Randolph. And I can tell you that means a lot to us here in the town, because that wasn't always the case for us. And to have that voice at the federal level and even the state level, because there are times we've reached out on state issues and they're able to advocate for Randolph. So give a big round of applause for Congresswoman Pressley.
Well, thanks, brother. Thanks, brother. Oh my goodness, I love you guys. I love you guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know Paul Cree is Paul Drew from the Randolph Fire Department. She's in operations.
You okay?
The Turner Free Library has long been a cornerstone of literacy and learning in our town. With the Page Turner, we are expanding the library's reach beyond the walls of the library, bringing books, movies, technology, and Wi-Fi access directly to residents. This mobile library will visit our public schools. It will visit our senior centers, parks, and various locations around town, making sure everyone in Randolph has the access that they need. And I can tell you, last week I was driving by and I saw this bookmobile outside one of our senior complexes in town. And it just gave me a great feeling knowing that we're reaching folks who don't have easy access to get to the library, to enjoy so much of what the library does. And then just about a month before that, this was at the Rotary Day at Powers Farm, and they were there and they were signing up people for library books, but not just signing you up for the library book. You can actually come and get library books now at the same time, which is just so awesome for us here in the town of Randolph. And if any of you go to just a couple of weeks, the Harvest Hoopla, the library bookmobile will be there. And if you don't have a library card yet, go on up, get a library card, get one with your family, get a book. As was mentioned earlier, it is really a great way to see the world and explore without having to leave where you are reading the book. Mm-hmm. It's awesome. I don't even know if this is a book series anymore, but Encyclopedia Brown.
Oh, I used to love that.
My favorite book.
Yeah, wow, it still is.
Yeah,
Wow.
boys too, but,
Yeah. What about Nancy Drew in there? Was that still a thing?
Yes, many
Okay.
adaptations of it.
Wow.
at the time it was. The Page Turner represents our commitment to addressing literacy gaps, promoting civic engagement, and meeting people where they are, and that is so critical in this day and age. This bookmobile is a bridge to opportunity, and I know it will serve the Randolph community for years to come. Thank you to everyone who has been involved in bringing this vision to life. In particular, I do want to thank Library Director Sharon Parrington-Wright for all of her hard work on this initiative. And as was mentioned earlier, Director of Community Programs, Liz LaRossi. So we are going to be cutting that ribbon. We're going to be cutting that ribbon and celebrating this new adventure in the town of Randolph. And if it's the Dragons, right? Is that the full name?
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Well, if everybody wants to move in, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Okay. Okay. And, all right, now I think we should have a countdown. All right. Okay. Anybody here know how to count backwards? Okay. All right, we're going to start with 5 and count backwards, okay? Okay, ready? I'm going to tell you when. Okay, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're real. They're real. Okay. Okay, great. Let's do it. What I am going to do is I'll give everyone a piece, okay? All right. Actually, Ricardo, do you want us on this side? Do you want this picture? It's okay? I can teach. Can you take it off?
Amy and Liz.
Yeah, because have the kids hold it. All right. Can I stand by you? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. They started pulling people over there. Should we be in the middle? Okay. Here we go. Okay. Can I come in here?